Assalamu alaikum, programmer Cheema here, and today I want to share with you my first ever game that I made, and of course I made it in C++. As you can see, it's called Console Platformer, and I have shared it in GitHub. You can download the entire code and you can say project via the GitHub. The link is in the description. In order for you to run the program, all you have to do is to just compile main.cpp, and of course all the files will compile along with it. No need to link other cpp files. The special thing about this game is that I developed it at the time when I didn't know anything regarding programming, the rules, and basically things that you have to think about, that you have to care about. And I just went in all wild. I developed it in 3 months, literally 3 months, and I just kept developing it little by little, and some kind of messy game I developed. And it's basically a text-based video game. I mean, it is text that moves, like you can say ASCII game. If you don't know ASCII game, well, it's a game with moving characters, right? And you can see I was like really nuts with the there's the list for bugs to fix. You can still go and fix the bugs literally, and then there are the version change logs, right, that I used to write. With each version that I complete, I also wrote what is there and what is not there and all that stuff, like insane. As you can see, the shop, the version numbers and whatnot, all kind of stuff I used to do, and it was a really like fun experience, and it was all solo at that time, right? So let me show you the game so that you can better understand what I'm talking about. So here's the game. Now if I play it, you can see that actually I developed it on phone. So you are seeing this game being played on my Android phone, and I used to develop it on C4 Droid application. And you can see the animation, those characters move and form this thing, console platformer, right? And then play, help, quit. Yeah, then I played. There's the level 0, and there is the character. As you can see, the I is the character, and then there's the percentage enemies, and there's the health down there along with bullets, and there is power as well, slow power, and there's the dollar. Now I paused it and now I clicked Y. The door is basically where you have to go and just press the Y button. I think no, Y, not W. You have to just press the W button and you're good to go to the next level, right? Yeah, and there you go. Like, I came in from down to up to just literally kill that enemy in just one hit, right? That's just a trick I made into the game. And there's the level 2, and yeah, it's quite fun. Literally, I really enjoyed the development of this game, honestly. And I was surprised as to how I was able to make it, right? It's my first game, and I also want to do something like this. At that time I didn't know how to like do graphical stuff, and so it was a big achievement for me. So let's dive into the code and see a little bit of what I have done in the past. My first game, right? There is some new code so that I can replace the use sleep and clear screen functions. And then as you can see, all these variables are global variables. I used to like use a lot of global variables because at that time, of course, I didn't know how global variables can have a bad impact on the game. And yeah, literally ton of, I mean literally all variables are like global variables. Yeah, even the names are really bad. Like you can see PL Cheval and such kind of name. Basically it means player shoot, right? Player shoot value, player shoot during delay and stuff like that. It's really hard to understand what some of these variables really mean, right? So I didn't have sense of any of these things, and that's my first game. You might have also noticed that there are lots of arrays right? I am just like using arrays like it's the only thing I know basically. And I actually started developing this game after I learned arrays in C++. When I learned arrays, I was like, whoa, I can do ton in the programming, right? Because arrays really opened my mind. It was like, that's it, I can do ton of things, so let's do it, right? And then when I realized there is the 2D array, right, there's something like 2D array, I was like, I have to make the console platform, because I realized that with 2D array I can make a screen like thing and then make the characters move and stuff. And all that thinking made me make this game, because I was really curious as to whether I can do it or not. And I just went all in and just keep on writing code and adding really odd stuff, right? As you can see, this is the, you have to set the characters here and yeah, health and stuff like that. Right, so these are all the prototypes, you can say, or yeah, well, function declarations. And yeah, these function declarations are here because at some places those functions are used, and like I couldn't connect them, so I ended up making prototypes just in order to fix that issue, right? This is the main thing, right? Here I am just printing out every character into the array, and with this I am literally making the entire game screen, or you can say gameplay, however you like to say it. This is just one example that I want to show, right? Here what is happening is that I am literally checking that where the player is. It should actually be PLX and PLY, or maybe player X, player Y, but of course that's how I used to do stuff. We are basically checking if the bullet is like ahead, right? No, not bullet, I think it means the enemy bullet. Yeah, bullet. All right, so we are checking whether from all the bullets, if one of the bullet is ahead of player, then you decrease the health of the player. And yeah, there's some stat display, and to be honest, even I really can't understand this code right now. And you can also see that there is a lot of formatting issues as well. Yeah, pretty crazy code, to be honest. Of course, the development isn't really smooth, and so like it's like 5 years, 10 months ago. Yeah, here I have asked question in the Stack Overflow because I was like stuck as to why things are not happening the way I wanted it. Basically, the O was repeating, as you can see. It's similar to the code of console platform, right? And there was some issue with the O, and I literally asked it here, and oh my god, look at that. Thank god there were some people who really helped me out of this, and I was able to get things correctly. And yeah, there are a ton of issues, like you can see things that I've said here. Yeah, it was a very rough start, but once the game was done, it really boosted my confidence that I can really do a lot more. There will always be people who will criticize you and say bad words to you, right? But you need to understand that this is how everyone starts, right? And there was a lot of crappy code that I've written. I started it really early. I just learned arrays and I just went on. But to be honest, I believe that if I have learned more stuff like object-oriented programming, or maybe spent more time with programming basics and not just made this whole mess 3 months project, right? I might have done things more better and meaningful, of course. But I believe that is how many people start. Many self-taught programmers start that way. And what I want to say to all of them is that you have to keep doing it, and you have to be consistent at it. And I hope that if you are one of those programmers who are starting out, I hope that you really do your best. All right, so I challenge you guys to just do what I did. Upload your old code and put it on GitHub. Can you guys do it? Let's see. This project is literally a good memory to me, and this project really boosted my game development skills and made me realize that I can do much more. That's all for this video. I hope that you are doing well. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.